Ravioli.
If you're anything like me, you like spooky games, but you can never bring yourself to play them alone. I ain't no bitch, okay? I just get a little spooked sometimes, alright? But when it comes to playing spooky games with friends, however, I am all about it. Now, I've seen 3 different co-op horror games popping up lately on my socials, and with Thursday Horror Nights over on False Peak Photos Twitch stream, I've had a chance to try out all 3 of them. Devour, shit, Pacify, holy fucking shit, and Phasmophobia. Oh look, a ghost. Now this is where I gotta stop you. If you are at all interested in any of these games, you definitely need to go blind. All 3 of these are best experienced with little to no knowledge on what to do or how to play. So if this is the case, go play the games first, and then come on back and watch the rest of the video. Anyways, each of these games includes multiplayer co-op, some sort of spooky entity trying to kill you, and tasks you need to complete in order to win. So let's start off with Devour.
Go to hell!
What the? I have absolutely no idea what's in store here. This way, my friends. Oh, well, that was you behind me. Who's this bitch? Who's this? She's just chilling. Ma'am, are you okay? Do you need assistance? How you doing? Guys, she's friendly. Hey, whoa, okay. Oh, Lord.
I don't like that!
No!
Surprise me.
Oh, okay, see you later. Oh, shit. Oh, now she's just looking at me. I think we did it. I think we did it.
I'd be happy to never play this game again.
He's just like wacky inflatable arm flailing tube manning right now.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Devour sets you up in a spooky house with a monster that's trying to suck the soul out of your butt. So in this particular case, we get Martha. This lovely lady is a cultist leader that has been possessed by a bad demon guy, and your goal is to sacrifice some innocent baby goats and destroy the demon once and for all. All you gotta do is find some gas to light a fire, use some wheat to catch a baby goat, and cook it into a Michelin 5-star meal. 9 more goats and you've won. The tricky part is Linda starts to get more and more aggressive the more goats you sacrifice. She starts off at 0 doing absolutely nothing and then goes sicko mode, going absolutely apeshit on everyone. Luckily you can use an infrared flashlight to fend her off, and if you do get caught by Brenda, a friend can grab a first aid kit and revive you. The very first playthrough we did, I think, was the most fun because we had no idea what was going on at all. All we knew was this lady Karen was chilling in this big spooky house and baby goats were running around doing baby goat shit. It was a blast, and needless to say, we lost the first round. Now, this is where Devour got kind of boring. I mean, it wasn't boring, I still had fun, but we sort of ruined any replayability the game might have had. We figured out pretty quick that Deborah won't actually do anything until you start burning baby goats, so we stockpiled everything we might need over at the bonfire, and from there all we had to do was unlock all the doors and make a mad dash for baby goats. Since everything we needed was in one easy to find location, it made things too simple. The only variables were where Nancy was and where the baby goats were, but with 4 of us, even if 1 or 2 of us went down, it was easy enough to complete. I mean, it was pretty much a 10,000 IQ play, but we also snuffed out any reason to try the game again. We figured out what worked best, and that was kind of it. Luckily, there is a new map in the works, and the new monsters do be looking like a snack. Overall, Devour was super fun, but really easy once we set our plan into action. That being said, I would definitely recommend it for the price, as they are working on a new map with new spooky ass looking monsters, as well as there is a nightmare mode that does up the difficulty. As of the making of this video, it costs like $6, pretty cheap for a night of pants pissing with your pals. So, moving on to Pacify.
Wow, who's this? Who's this beefy man next to the stairs?
A seller.
Oh, I vowed to bring Gretchen back, but I fear the girl is lost forever.
Gretchen Wieners? Gretchen Wieners made out with a hot dog. Oh Lord, there's a scary little girl up here. I'm running away.
Did you go upstairs?
Yeah, I went upstairs.
Oh.
Gretchen Wieners. I know you made out with a hot dog, but it was only one time, so it's okay.
Should I?
Wait, I just hit her. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Oh hey, what are you guys doing in the closet? Come on out of the closet. You did it, congrats.
Happily.
Gretchen, you cutie patootie, where you at?
Main entrance.
Oh, she's outside. Hey Gretchen, I got something for you. I gave her the doll. Gretchen?
She
I
may
pushed
turn
her!
on you.
Oh, why did I push her? I don't like that she sounds like a motorcycle. Where are you guys? I'm scared. Oh shit! Leave me alone, Gretchen. What's happening?
I died. I am a doll. I am a doll.
Look at her! Look at her waddle.
Whoa! Check out this jump height, boys.
Whoa! Do it again.
I am going to commit suicide.
Surprise.
Ah! Ah! What the freaking heck? Little tippy taps. I think you can burn the little kids. Yikes.
I found the furnaces.
Oh, I put wood in it. Oh, who has matches? Yes. Oh, that's it. Oh no! 6 more homies. That's not a...
Hello there.
Holy fucking shit. Now I am a doll. Hey, pal. How you doing?
Hey.
Woo! Oh, look at
He's
these.
safe now?
Look
He's
at
like
these.
still moving.
See, there's a sword sitting right here, and I can't pick it up and just stab her in the eyeball? Come on.
No.
Doll's not burning.
You have the last one, though, right?
Yay! We did
Yeah!
it.
Now what?
Okay, did we do it? Now what? We've done it.
Your pride.
That was the most convoluted kidnapping ever.
Pacify sets you on a mission to complete the most convoluted kidnapping ever. This game is more or less the same as Devour with some main differences. First off, the house is huge and labyrinthian, like David Bowie and his bulge would have been proud. And instead of burning goats, you burn cursed dolls. The big ass house made finding the dolls far trickier, not to mention they like to run around and hide on you. Another big difference is when Gretchen Wieners catches you, you don't die. Instead, as you saw, you get turned into a doll and you can get yourself back to normal if you use the lit furnace. I liked this way better than the injured state in Devour. It allows you to continue helping even if you're in doll form by looking for cursed dolls, and you don't have to rely on anyone else to get fully back into the game unless the fire isn't lit. Where Devour felt easy once we gathered our loot up, Pacify was always tricky, even if we stockpiled the pacifying dolls near the furnace room. These dolls could be used to calm Gretchen Wieners down and even save your friends from being dollified, so having them handy was great, but you couldn't stockpile wood or matches for lighting the furnace, so you had to go explore anyways. The furnace room was also in no way a safe zone, so even having pacified dolls there didn't necessarily guarantee your safety. I think Gretchen's AI was much creepier and hard to deal with, not to mention her little waddles towards you made me do a little pee-pee in my pantaloons. I think my main gripe with Pacify is the sound effects. When Gretchen Wieners is hunting, she sounds like a motorcycle and it can really take you out of it. Not to mention the sounds of doors opening and closing was kind of obnoxious. There's even a whole second level set on a farm, which is neat, but the enemy here wasn't very creepy, and the open space of the map didn't make for a very scary setting. We actually didn't even bother finishing it. Chicken. I just murdered a chicken with a frying pan. So in the end, Pacify definitely had a bit more replay value over Devour solely because of the extra challenge the game's design choices add. It's also only about $6 and also has another map on the way, which apparently is going to take place in the woods, so that could be really fun. Alright, now the biggest game of these three is by far Phasmophobia. I see this game popping up everywhere. Phasmophobia is fairly different from the other two games we've played so far, and one of the ways it differs is its replayability factor. In Phasmo, you have the choice between multiple maps and tons of different items at your disposal to try and figure out what type of ghoul plagues whatever map you choose. In this sense, it kind of feels like a puzzle game. You have to try different things like using a ghost writing book for signs and a thermometer to check the temperature to narrow down the clues needed to guess what type of entity is doing all the haunting. You have a handy little notebook with descriptions of each type of ghost and what clues they'll show so you can narrow it down and get the correct answer. You can also talk to the entities by calling out their names or asking them questions, and they will react to you in real time, which is a super cool feature. But I had the least fun with Phasmophobia. Now I know there's a lot of people that love this game out there, but I don't get it. I think the problem for me was the extremely slow pacing. Your character walks slower than molasses, and if you die, you're pretty much useless, or at least from what I experienced. The ghosts also don't hunt until your sanity drops below a certain percentage, so a lot of time feels like it's wasted just waiting around. Despite everything Phasmo has going for it, like the large amount of replayability, the ability to actually talk to ghosts, and a basketball hoop in the hub area, I just didn't have all that much fun with it. In the end, if I had to pick the best of these 3 games, it would definitely have to be In Silence. Seriously, what the fuck? Why haven't I seen this game anywhere? Maybe it just hasn't popped up on my little corner of the internet, but In Silence was easily the most enjoyable of these co-op horror games. First of all, you can play as uncles.
We are the 6 Jinchuriki of the uncles.
Everyone getting in the car. Everyone getting in the car.
I'm in the car. Yo, someone pass the aux. Hey, uncle. Yo, uncles. My uncles are here. I'm coming in.
Oh, hey, uncle.
Oh, hey, uncle. Hey there, uncle. All right, we got guns. You got this, uncle? Uncle, no!
What are you doing, step monster?
Oh, you got him.
Yes! We did it! Teabag him, uncles! Teabag him, uncles! And you can choose to have the creature that's trying to suck the soul out of your butt play as AI or be player controlled. You can also adjust a shitload of settings to make the game as easy or as difficult as you want for either the survivors or the rake, and you can play with up to 6 friends, not just 4. There is also 2 different ways to win: fix the car by finding some supplies and escape, or unlock the armory and hunt down the rake. Both are fun in their own right and have their different challenges, but the best part is definitely the rake. I feel like the rake is the most enjoyable AI monster in all of these games. It seems to be able to pop up out of nowhere, keeping you on your toes, but can also be avoided if you are playing smart and careful. You also spawn in with different character perks that change each time, and there's lots of ways to trick and distract the rake. So there is a little bit of strategy involved with how you go about doing things. You can also play with proximity chat much like the other games, but I think this is the one game that it's actually worth it. In all the other ones, we tried it and then opted out for just a regular old Discord call, but I think with In Silence you shouldn't play without it. The rake basically hunts by sound, not sight, so talking too loud can attract the rake. And when you're busy doing uncle shit and forget to be quiet, Uncle! Uncle!
Oh my god. Are you fucking...
Oh god! It can leave you open to some pretty hilarious scares. I easily had the most fun with In Silence, and I would absolutely play it again, whereas with the others, they were good, but I just don't have the urge to revisit them until they update. Uncle Simulator, In Silence just had the most enjoyable gameplay for me. The only gripe I have is that when the rake gets you, you get turned into a rat. Ratatouille! It is me, Ratatouille Rat, from the movie Ratatouille Rat. It's a roof rat party, it's a roof rat party, it's a roof rat party. Yes. Who brought the ingredients for the ratatouille? And at that point, you are pretty much useless, so I kinda wish there was a way to revive yourself like in Pacify. Really, any of these games are worth checking out, especially for their fairly cheap prices, but if I had to put them in order, it would go Phasmophobia, Devour, Pacify, and finally, Uncle Simulator. Just sit down and watch some television.
This is my favorite channel.
Here, let me join you.
This is my favorite channel too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of these games down below. If you've played them before, if not, are you gonna go check them out? Hopefully I didn't ruin too much for you. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, so if you wanna help me out, feel free to share this video or hit that subscribe button. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.